how many of the close to 4,000 American men and women's lives were worth losing over a war that began based on a lie and has continued to exist on those lies? Zero. I say zero. The fact is that our children's lives and their allegiance to this country by serving has been squandered by our president. I feel it is his lies and his deceit and his unwillingness to end this war that has caused every single one of those deaths. It is long past time to put a plan together and end this war and bring our men and women home.
You are beautiful people.
I'd like to introduce my buddy Bill Kohler, who we served in Iraq with. We were both, we're both combat Iraqi veterans. We both had to deal with, each of us having to worry about our guys, because we were the only guys who had any medical knowledge, and it ultimately came down to us and our skills to save people.
I'm a tired soldier, and now to see everyone come together here, and this, only you and we can make a difference, but we've got to come together. It's time as a nation put aside each other's differences, religion, color, and be we the people again, and take back this country. I look at this flag and this blue, the blue's for the true, the white's for the might, and the red's for all the blood that was shed for it. I left my blood over there too on the battlefield in Iraq, and it was a sad day that I come back and I'm treated this way by my nation. So it's hard for me to talk. I just ask you all to come together here in closing, and don't let this be the end of your fight. Don't let this stop here. Tell your friends, tell your relatives, tell your neighbors the stories that we have to pass along. You see us on the streets, ask us questions. So I ask everybody to pass the word on and let's take back this nation and let's bring our troops home.
Democracy and security do not arrive in Iraq or Afghanistan or any other place around the globe in a helicopter. Peace, security, and democracy are built from the ground up at the village and community level. True human security happens when there is justice between neighbors. Security happens when people have food and jobs that enable them to support their families and reclaim their dignity. Security happens when people can take part or participate in the decisions that affect their lives. Security grows and flourishes when people feel respected. These things we already know. These are not secret. But these things do not happen automatically. They require hard work, they require sacrifice, and serious investment in the things that make for peace. Instead, we are spending billions on bombs, guns, bullets, tanks, and missiles, and we are spending a pittance on the things that make for peace. This is not a cliche. Of all the money spent on security in our country, including military spending, diplomacy, State Department, and Homeland Security, 90% is spent on the military, with 4% going to diplomacy and conflict prevention. So for today, for the sake of our security, let the war in Iraq end. For the sake of our soldiers and their families, let the soldiers return home. For the sake of our national soul, let us study, let us research, let us train, and let us practice the power of peace. Bombs and tanks can make people afraid of us, but they are much too weak for the task of truly transforming our world and making us secure. We need to follow the way of peace, which is powerful, active, and when applied with courage and creativity, can help us build the secure world that will benefit all of us.
This is what democracy looks like!